Are you looking for the ultimate guide to Busch Gardens Williamsburg? If so, you are in the perfect place, as today I am going to give you the best first-timer tips for your trip to make sure that you don't make those mistakes that a lot of us do. Tip number one, and you know how I have to start, and that is to get there early. You want to beat the crowds and make sure that you arrive to this park as early as possible. Not only will you enjoy a more calm park experience with low wait times for the attractions, you'll also have a chance to get a great parking space. Plus, it's the best time to admire just how beautiful this theme park actually is. Tip number two is to know what to pack. If you are going to Busch Gardens Williamsburg, whether it's in the winter time or in the summer, you want to make sure that you pack like a pro. I've been here on July and it is super hot and there will be rainstorms. So you want to make sure you pack things such as a portable fan, make sure that you have your cooling towel, hand sanitizer, water, a phone charger, and an umbrella to protect yourself from the sun and the rain. That's just a few things to pack for your trip. Tip number three is to find quiet, shaded spots to just relax. Now, I love that this park is inspired by the natural beauty of the European countries. And what I noticed here is that this gives you a lot of areas to have that quiet, shaded spot that you can take a break from the heat. I also like that there's a lot of bench seating areas across the park that also include areas that are covered by little umbrellas. Tip number four is to know the best times to go to Busch Gardens. And that's with any theme park. There are times that are better than others. Weekdays always have a lower crowd level than the weekends, with Tuesday and Wednesdays having more of the lighter attendance. There are also months such as September that is better for the crowd level, but the park hours may vary during this time. Overall, if you choose the weekends or if you choose to go on the holidays, then you know that it's going to be super busy. And in my experience, July has been one of the more busier months, especially in the middle part of July. Tip number five is to download the park app. Now, this is going to help you get familiar with some of the features that they have here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. On the app, you'll be able to interact with the map, which will help guide you to some of the attractions that you need to get to. And it'll also notify you of show times and store your tickets or your passes to the app. So that's something to keep in mind. Just make sure you play around with it before you get to the park. Tip number six is to pass on preferred parking. You don't really need preferred parking, especially if you get there early. Tip number seven is to save time and money and buy your tickets online. This is one of my top tips for you. When you purchase your tickets in advance, you'll be able to skip the ticket booth line once you get to Busch Gardens Williamsburg. This means that all you have to do is just go through security and just go to the front gate and just have them scan your actual ticket or the ticket on your phone to help you get into the park much faster. Plus, Busch Gardens is always running a lot of deals online, and you can find other websites such as Groupon, which I will leave the link in the description below for you to go ahead and get those tickets at a discounted rate. And some of the tickets will actually allow you to add on features such as an all-day dining plan. Tip number 8 is to know what's actually included in your park ticket. And I know this sounds like a silly tip, but I have seen some people go to the parks and assume that all of the food is included in their ticket. And I do not want you to be disappointed on your visit to Busch Gardens. With this ticket, you basically get access to all of the rides and attractions, the shows, and the full park as a whole. However, things such as food, drinks, and parking and dining add-ons are not included in your ticket. Tip number 9 is to purchase the all-day dining deal. I really like this deal, and I feel like this will give you the most bang for your buck. You basically just pay one price. It's usually around $60, and it'll allow you to eat all day, every 90 minutes at select restaurants. Well, you'll be able to get an appetizer, an entree, and a drink. And you'll be able to do this every 90 minutes. It's such a great deal. And you can check out this video right here where I went more in detail about how the all-day dining deal works. Tip number 10 is to have a plan to conquer Busch Gardens. You will want to have your own itinerary before you get here. I recommend going on their website, reviewing the map, reviewing all of the attractions, the shows, the dining spots, and then start making your own little plan where you start from the front of the gate and then you make your way around the park. Some of my favorite rides and things to do there are things such as the Pantheon roller coaster, Verboten. I really love Verboten. It's so cool. A lot of surprises on that ride. I love Griffin. And while you're there, you have to check out some of the shows in the Ireland section of the park and the Oktoberfest section of the park. This park has some incredible shows. You don't want to get caught up in a roller coaster that you miss these shows here on your trip. Tip number 11 is to purchase the Quick Queue. Now, this is Busch Gardens Williamsburg's version of the Fast Pass that Walt Disney World used to have back in the day. This basically allows you to skip the line on select attractions at Busch Gardens. They have two options. You can get the standard Quick Queue, which allows you to skip the selected attractions once for each one of them, or you can get the Quick Queue Unlimited. This allows you to skip all of the attractions multiple times throughout the day, again and again. Tip number 12 is to do a VIP tour. I did it, and this is the best way to do Busch Gardens Williamsburg. I had so much fun with my tour guide. He gave me lots of behind the scenes tours, especially behind the scenes of Verbolten. That was probably my favorite part. And they'll allow you to add on different experiences that you want. So say you're not into roller coasters, they have a family option. There's also a character meet and greet option where you can meet all of the characters in the park. You can also do a special animal encounter. So what I did on my VIP tour is I chose the roller coaster insider tour, and I did the animal up close and personal tour, which was for the encounter with the wolves at Busch Gardens. And this is on top of your tour guide, giving you a full tour of the park and front of the line access to attractions, lunch for the day, snacks for the day, all you can drink beverages. This is on top of that. So I thought this was a really good deal. I just want you to know that it is not included in your admission ticket. So you do have to purchase a ticket in addition to the VIP tour. Tip number 13 is to hang out at the Burgermeister's Hideaway. It's such a cool spot here at Busch Gardens, and its claim to fame is that it's a secret speakeasy that you can get tucked away from all of the tourists and enjoy a nice, delicious beverage. Tip number 14 is to discover the wildlife exhibits. I love the amazing animals that's here, and they have a slightly different selection than the ones that you will find over at Busch Gardens Tampa. The park has a huge rescue and conservation project where you can learn about these animals. You can meet Clydesdale horses, you can get up close to gray wolves, and you can interact with the black-faced sheep. This is just a few of the animal exhibits that you can see while you're there. Tip number 15 is to arrive early to the shows. They're really good and they're super popular. So if you don't have a quick queue, I just recommend getting to the shows at least 30 minutes before they start. That way you can secure yourself a good spot. Now I have a bonus tip for you. When you're there, make sure you explore other areas of Virginia, such as Virginia Beach. It may be about an hour drive from Busch Gardens Williamsburg, but for me, it was worth the drive. I really enjoyed my stay out here. I felt like I was on a little vacation getaway from Florida, and I love the people here and the food here in Virginia Beach and in Williamsburg, Virginia. Now you have everything you need to know to make your trip to Busch Gardens Williamsburg perfect. And if you can't find someone to go with you, take that solo trip. It would be totally worth it. I hope this has informed you, and I hope that you have an amazing time on your trip to Busch Gardens Williamsburg. And until next time, happy park hopping hipsters.